running scams on the street since I was 10. I was kicked out of the flight academy for having a mind of my own. I'm gonna be a pilot. Best in the galaxy.
Hey, kid. I'm putting together a crew. You in?
Oh yeah,
That's yes.
Chewbacca.
I might be the only person. Who knows what you really are?
What's that?
Get ready.
Thought we were in trouble there for a second, but it's fine. We're fine.
Okay. All right, let's go back through this. And, okay. So here we have Millennium Falcon, it looks like. That's probably Han Solo in the pilot seat. Switching everything on. Lucasfilm.
I've been running scams on the street since I was 10.
Here he looks like Han Solo. Like when I first watched it just a minute ago, like his face right here kind of does look like Harrison Ford in a way, like right there. Like at a quick glance I could see that was Harrison Ford. Han Solo is always going to be Harrison Ford to me. I don't care who plays it. I don't care if this movie's good. Well, I care if this movie's good because I kind of want it to be good, even though I feel like they're milking out the franchise a little too much with these Star Wars stories, even though I thought Rogue One was great. It's sort of a double-edged sword. A lot of stuff for me is double-edged sword with this because, like, when does it end? Not that I want Star Wars. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. But when does it end? And, like, when is it just becoming a cash cow? When is it just becoming... Not that it already wasn't a cash cow, but, like, when is it just becoming Disney milking out for money rather than actually making story and caring about the characters? So we got Han Solo here running away from something.
I was kicked out of the flight academy for having a mind of my own.
Kicked out of the flight.
I'm gonna be a pilot.
Now here's something else that interests me. What kind of coat is he wearing? Is that Wookiee fur? Was he like... Is that Wookiee fur? What kind of fur is that? I don't think Chewbacca would be too happy knowing that he's wearing Wookiee fur, if that is Wookiee fur. So, like, was Han Solo, like... Because, like, the whole thing with the expanded universe was that Han Solo rescued Chewbacca from slavers. He rescued Wookiees from slavery. And that was his whole thing, pretty much, before A New Hope and everything. That's what we knew most about him. So is this indicating that he, like, used to be for Wookiee slavery and, like, had Wookiee coats or something as part of his thing? Or is that just, or am I just overthinking it? Because that'd be interesting, like, if he was wearing Wookiee coats and all of a sudden, like, Chewbacca, he's got to save Chewbacca, and Chewbacca's like, why are you wearing a coat of my brothers and sisters?
Best.
So here we have a very clean, Imperial-looking Millennium Falcon.
In the galaxy.
Very clean, not as junky.
Hey,
I don't know what planet this is.
kid.
It's not Tatooine because that's water over there.
I'm putting together a crew.
And then you have what's his face from the Hunger Games and War of the Planet of the Apes.
Crew.
And then you have Daenerys Targaryen. Apparently, Westeros was too small for her. She had to come over to the Star Wars universe. And see, I can believe him being a young Lando. Like, he looks more like Lando than the other guy looks like Han Solo, in my opinion. He looks like Lando. I'm excited to see him. I can't remember his name at the moment, but I'm excited to see him as Lando. Because that smile, that pose is Lando Calrissian. That is Lando. I can just hear Billy Dean Williams being like, "Hey," I do horrible Billy Dean Williams. But it's like, "Hey, Han, what you got for me, buddy?" And I don't know who that is. Is that Lando's wife or something? And then you got it's a four-armed monkey thing. It's a four-armed monkey. What is this? And then you got Lando. Not Lando. You got Han. That is a Han pose. See, my thing is that even though Han Solo is always going to be Harrison Ford, I can't see Han Solo being anyone else but Harrison Ford. But so long as they get like the poses right, like how Han Solo would move, how Harrison Ford would move as Han Solo, that's fine with me. So, because right now I look at it, when I look at the guy, I just see like Han Solo's kid, and this should be Solo Jr., the Star Wars story.
You in?
And we got the man of the hour, the best damn badass in the universe, other than Darth Vader and Boba Fett and Jango Fett and Count Dooku and General Grievous and Darth Maul and a bunch of them. But on the top 10, Chewbacca himself, looking as badass as ever. He's got 2 belts of ammo instead of 1. Actually, no, this sort of just stops right here, so it's just 2 over the shoulders. And he roared. He's not happy about something. Is that his owner? Is that Chewbacca's owner? Is he like, yeah, this my boy?
That's yes.
Oh, no. And then we got the Power Rangers robot and Lando doing his salute, as Lando always does, which is I really like. Yeah, see? He knows how to play Lando. And then we got another canteen scene. She's sucking on a pacifier. And we got something Jabba the Hutt would eat. And then we got Daenerys Targaryen again. Ooh, quick draw. See, that's one thing I'm excited about this movie. The main reason I want to see this movie, other than Lando Calrissian and Chewbacca, is because the thing I loved about Rogue One, people say Rogue One was an average, mediocre movie, but what I liked about Rogue One is it was a war movie. And yeah, some of the other Star Wars movies were war movies, like Empire Strikes Back, I feel. But Rogue One captured like the soldiers' point of view of everything. Like they were struggles. They had to it was like the grittier and darker side of the war. Like you had people trying to assassinate people. You had the Rebel Alliance saying, "We're not bringing this person back as a prisoner. We're going to kill him on sight." You had the Empire just rampaging through. You had Darth Vader slaughtering a bunch of rebels. Like it was a war movie, and I really liked it. What I'm excited about this one is that it focused on another aspect of the Star Wars saga that I wanted to see, that I'm really interested in, is the underground criminal activity. Because you always see like the Jedi like, oh, we're high and mighty and we do everything right. And yeah, they have the smuggler and stuff, but the smuggler always ends up being, like, Han Solo ends up being part of the Resistance and the Rebel Alliance. And he's like now a good guy. And this is sort of like the underground, like what really goes on with like drug cartels. And so I really hope we see some Hutts in this, because I would love to see like Jabba come back, and he's like Han Solo's employment into Jabba's service as a not a bounty hunter but a smuggler. And like, so I really hope this scene right here is a homage to Harrison Ford in Indiana Jones, where he's spinning his staff thing and he just pulls out his blaster and shoots him. I really hope that's a homage to Indiana Jones, and it was the first Indiana Jones. It was you have Last Crusade, that's the third one. Temple of Doom, that's the second one, and then something about the Lost Ark. For some reason, my brain wants to say Chronicle of the Lost Ark, and that's not it. It's the Lost Ark. But when Harrison Ford was sick and the guy was spinning his sword around, and Indiana Jones just shot him with his pistol. So I really hope that's what this scene is. I really hope this guy right here is like flourishing a staff blade around, and he's like looking all badass, and Han Solo's just like, you know what, screw you, shoots him right in the face. And then,
Knows.
okay, I gotta talk about this. Disney, you are putting Old Republic more canon in films than you are actually putting Old Republic out there. Look at his helmet. This is, hold on, let me pull up another browser. I'm going to show you guys this. Revan. Let me find a, look at this helmet. Tell me this is not that. Take one good look at this. One good look at this and tell me that is not that. You cannot convince me otherwise. Disney is pardon the mispronunciation of this, canonicalizing Star Wars The Old Republic without actually canonicalizing Star Wars The Old Republic. You put Malachor 5 in Rebels. You have put the Sith starfighters from Old Republic in Rogue One. You didn't hide it at all. And now you put Revan's mask, a model of Revan's mask, in a canon Star Wars movie about Han Solo. When is Old Republic going to happen? When is that movie going to happen? That's one I want to see. Or a series, or a TV series. Preferably not animated. Well, maybe you could do it, but if it's good animation. If you get the guys from BioWare, so long as EA does not shut them down because they're a bunch of crooks. Not BioWare, EA. EA is a bunch of crooks, and they want to. They don't know what they're doing, and they're just pulling the trigger on great companies. And if they pull a trigger on BioWare, I'm going to be completely upset, because BioWare, in my honest opinion, is one of the best game storytellers of our time right now, and have been for a long time. But not sidetrack anymore. When is Old Republic series or movie going to happen? Because that's something I will pay for. No matter the cost, I want that. I want to see Revan. I want to see Malak. I want to see Bastila. I want to see Mission. I want to see Mitra Surik. I want to see the Handmaidens. I want to see all of it. And you have Revan's mask right here. You are taking influences off of Old Republic and not making Old Republic happen. Makes me mad. All right, we got Darth Vader, and there's the Power Ranger robot again.
What you really are.
I don't know why, like, I love Emilia Clarke, but she just looks so out of place. Like, I don't know if it's her clothing, her hairstyle, her clothing just doesn't seem Star Warsy. She looks like you would, like, if you're at, like, this, like, I don't know, really fancy Southern convention or something, where you wear, like, just necklace and a dress and, like, too much powder all over your skin. She just sort of looks like that. She doesn't look like she belongs in Star Wars here. I don't know. I know I'm nitpicking, but, like, I'm very on the dot. Harrison Ford is Han Solo, and I'm very, very concerned about this movie, because, like I honestly think there are moments, like, I feel like these Star Wars story movies can go out of hand, and they'll just be wanting money rather than focusing on actual story and characters, and they're just going to be ruining stuff over and over.
What's that?
His voice doesn't sound like Han Solo. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Harrison Ford is Han Solo for me, 24/7, 386 or whatever, how many days in a year. For eternity, to the end of time, Harrison Ford will always be Han Solo. You can cosplay as Han Solo in this movie, but you will not fully be Han Solo. They had that little sort of Star Wars theme with that Star Wars Han Solo-ish theme right there. I really like that. And then he got, he's running away from an Imperial Star Destroyer. Is this the Kessel Run? And you got Lando, Chewbacca,
Get ready.
Han, and Emilia Clarke. Oh, he flips him into the... Oh, that was
Thought
good.
we were in trouble there for a second, but it's fine. We're fine.
Some giant octopus thing. He's dodging and leaving. Memorial Day. So at the end of the day, I am gonna go watch this movie. Some parts of it does look good and well done. But again, like I said, like as a huge Star Wars fan, I don't want Star Wars to end. But these Star Wars story movies, why they do have my interest now and then, because Rogue One was really good in my opinion. I feel like they can get out of hand and they're just milking for money rather than actually trying to make a story out of it. And I also don't want 80 billion DVDs of Star Wars in my house and have nowhere to put them. But anyway, I'm going to be watching this movie. Again, Harrison Ford is the one and only Han Solo in my opinion. This guy is a cosplayer, and I hope he does well. I'll be watching it. If he does well, then great. If he captures the character Han Solo, then great. I'll change my opinion about it when I see it. But right now, Lando Calrissian looks good. The guy playing him looks really good. He's got his character looking down pat, does the salute, the pose and everything, the smile, everything that Lando Calrissian did. Billy Dee Williams, Chewbacca, great as always. Emilia Clarke, I have no opinions about right now other than she doesn't look like she belongs in the movie, because I just see Daenerys Targaryen. I just see Emilia Clarke, and the way her costume looks, she looked way out of place from the time era that Star Wars takes place in. But we'll just see how it goes. Like I'll try and go with an open mind, but right now I'm gonna go watch it, but I'm gonna have a lot of drawbacks because I mean it is what it is, and I still hope they do an Old Republic movie someday because they're taking a bunch of influences off of it. They have the talent. They have people at BioWare who can make beautiful cinematics, and you can make an animated movie right there. Get Jennifer Hale on the line. Just do it. Anyway, yeah, that's my thoughts on the thing, and we'll just see how this goes. So I hope you all have a great day and enjoy this video. Please subscribe to me. You can also follow me on Twitch. I'm going to be doing some live stream later. It's twitch.tv/thejohnviking. So follow me on there, and I'll see you all next time.